Welcome back to Rowett in Cumbria for the two-ton money Super 1 British Karting Championships. I spoke to Adrian Coles earlier from Coles Racing and asked him about the new Rotax Evo kit, the ancillaries available for this season.
This year in the UK we're actually allowed to use the Evo upgrade kit, which isn't the engine itself, it's the ancillaries that bolt onto it. It's a new wiring system, new carburettor, new exhaust. It's been a great step forward. The kit is even, you bolt on 3 exhausts, 3 carburetors, everything's the same, runs faultlessly. It's been a great step forward for the class, which evened a lot of things out in performance, and it's probably easier to use and definitely more driver friendly as well.
And I've said already, I think that although we've lost senior Rotax this year, a little bit unfortunate, not enough entries, but the reports I'm hearing back on the Evo kit suggest to me that we may get that grid back next year. Is that your thinking?
It's a great possibility because, in fairness, there isn't a grid this year at Super 1 level, but at club level, the Rotax class is probably getting stronger and stronger. There's full grids around the southwest, 2 or 3 times a month, the different classes. The Evo kit in seniors is the same great step forward that the Evo kit is in juniors. I think there's been a decline in senior karting at national level slightly anyway, because the senior OK class isn't running either. So it's not just the Rotax issue, it's a karting issue at senior level, but at club level it's getting stronger and stronger, so there's every chance it may well make a return next year, I think, yes.
Time then to get the two-tone money Super 1 British Karting Championships underway with Minimax. Alex Lloyd and Kai Hunter on the front row, Sam Heading and Owen Johnson on the second, from Eads, Bush, Napton, Adams, Gilbert, Casely, and then rounding out the field, Tiernan Rourke and Leonardo Paniutu. Finally, Super 1 gets underway. A shiver goes down my spine every time we get the first race underway. And already into the first corner, it looks a little bit tight. We've got damp conditions as we ride on board with Dominic Bush, but it looks pretty clean on the run up to McRae's for the first time.
Alex Eads in front on the 61s that come down to McRae's. In front of Alex Eads is the 18 of Owen Johnson with Sam Heading in front of him, but it's Alex Lloyd out front. He's been dominating all weekend so far.
To the left of your screen, all the runners in the 2017 Minimax campaign, but once again, as we said, Alex Lloyd, the O-plate, in the lead at the moment in front of Kai Hunter, the 95. We go back on board. That in front of us is Alex Eads. Battle in through the Stuart S's and then back down towards St John's. This is a tricky part of the course on the first lap, but look at Alex Lloyd out in front, the O-plate. He is running very, very strongly in the early stages, and up the inside, this is going to be Bush. Yes, he gets through. Dominic Bush making a very convincing overtake there on Alex Eads. A good start to the season, though, for Lloyd. He doesn't even need to look back.
That's true. He won the O-plate, the British Open Championship title here last weekend, and he was off through this turn, Jake, at the start, down to last place, came from last to win it, to put that O-plate on his kart this weekend. Back on board here with Dominic Bush once more, but Alex Lloyd here's got a good look at this, 8 to 10 kart lengths already.
Did you see behind? We had 3 wide going into McRae's. I haven't seen that for a while. An absolutely magnificent battle. And up the inside, Lewis Gilbert's going to get an advantage here on Eads. Round the outside, Van Napton using grip that shouldn't be there. Leonardo Paniutu at the back of this queue trying to make his move, but Van Napton is hoping to hold this. It's a fantastic battle, and still Lewis Gilbert in the 43 does not want to be denied.
Yeah, Van Napton's held on to that spot, I think. Here they come. This is the big battle on the track, the 4 karts. That's Van Napton in front, and Gilbert up the inside. Does he make the move? He does.
He does, but look, Van Napton's coming back at him though on the outside line. He gets him on the undercut, but Gilbert's still there on the inside. Watch him going to try and make the switch back, but he's going to get more grip on the outside. No, he's lost the place to Alex Eads. Eads slips through and takes the position. So it's now Gilbert, Eads, Napton and Paniutu, and this is the battle for 6th position.
Down to McRae's one more time. This is the battle on the track, the big battle of the 4. Up the inside is the 11. That's Paniutu making a spot. Paniutu up to 8th place.
Right, he's going to get on the back of Eads. He needs to make the position. Oh, Gilbert's taken that very badly. He hit the wet patch. He slid wide, but somehow he's going to get back on the inside, and he's got a good run out of Iredale's, and he gets the position back again, but he's not going to have much more to hold on to at this rate. He keeps hitting the biggest wet patches on the circuit, and in these karts, it completely turns the kart into a powerboat.
This is the race on the track, though, isn't it? The one we're concentrating on. 4 in it. The rest of them have got a big gap between them. But this is Lewis Gilbert on the 43. 61 is Eads. In behind Eads is the 11 of Paniutu, and then the 13 of who is that? Van Napton, of course, in behind. So 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. That's the battle on the track, the positions on track, and time to go on the bottom right of your screen.
Casey, Rourke and Adams are behind these four. Oh, that's a big move from Van Napten. He left that to the last possible moment. Can he shut the door again? Paniutu is not going to be denied again here. Up the inside, Van Napten steals the place back and shuts the door beautifully there. So he is up into 8th position once again. Top 5 is unchanged. It's Lloyd from Hunter, Heading, Johnson and Bush. Is Paniutu going to make another bid up the inside into Stuart S's? No, he can't quite make that move stick.
Cost them a little bit of time though, hasn't it? Gilbert's got a bit of a gap now back to Alex Eads, and he's got that 4 or 5 kart lengths here. That's the 13 of Van Napten with Paniutu just behind him. They've got a little bit of work to do now to get back to Alex Eads into the right hand of the final turn, Paddock Bend. They go across the start-finish line one more time. Back on board here with Dominic Bush. That's the 18 in front is Owen Johnson.
Yeah, he's been catching him quite steadily, so he might get an opportunity, probably on the run down to Iredale's. If he gets a good run out of McRae's, that's your leader, Alex Lloyd. He's pushing so hard out in front. He was on 3 wheels as he went into the braking zone, but he's got himself a nice little distance between himself now and Kai Hunter. Are back on board. That's Owen Johnson ahead of us, but Dominic Bush is looking to try and get into 4th position. Careful on the braking zone. There's about 6 different lines through Stuart S's in these conditions. Manages to get, now watch them as they come down through St John's. We're going to get to see this, hopefully, as they watch them. Now watch as the field comes through St John's. Watch them bunny hop over the curbs on the inside. Boom, boom. You've got to take so much curb to get a good line for the next corner there. You probably wouldn't in the dry, but in the wet, you really have to utilise that inside line.
It's a big hit. I can tell you that there has been some issues with karts. Now, we know that we've got these new front nose cones on for people that don't know karting. If you run into somebody, they're intended so that if you run into somebody in front, so if the car here, that's a good move.
Very nice.
By Dominic Bush. If Dominic Bush were to run into the 18 kart there, it pushes his nose cone back, and that's an automatic 10-second penalty. I can tell you, though, that we've seen some penalties this weekend where people seem to have hit nobody, possibly hitting curbs. There's some high curbs around here at Rowrah, and they're getting 10-second penalties when they've not actually run into anybody. Look at the rain coming down, Jake.
Yeah, it's starting to get heavier, and that's a good point you make about the front fairings. It's obviously designed to make racing cleaner, but there has been some issues with it already.
Watch his curb on the left if anyone runs it. Oh, I didn't quite see it there, but that curb on the left there, that is quite high. Sawtooth curbs. And Dominic Bush there on the 9, obviously up to, what's that up to, 4th place now, as he swaps position with Owen Johnson on the leaderboard to the bottom right of your screen. 3 minutes 56 to go.
Plenty of curb here on the S's, you can see.
Now that's a big curb on the right hand side on the exit of the chicane there. If you don't use a sprocket protector, that will rip your chain off if you go over that curb.
Oh, Kai Hunter locking under braking and the back end coming up. That's how much the weight transfer is. But yeah, you're absolutely right. These sawtooth curbs are to the karting industry what the sausage curbs are to Formula One. It's really tricky, but look at the gap that Lloyd is able to pull in the wet here. And as you see the rain coming down, it is definitely Alex Lloyd's day, this one. Kai Hunter is doing everything he can. There he is, the 95, pushing hard to try and gain ground, the blue helmet. Oh, look, the massive bang on the ground again as he comes over the curbs. The back end sliding around all over the place, but this is normal. This is just what you've got to do here at Rowrah.
Kai Hunter there, denoted with the white numbers on the blue background to the bottom right of your screen. That denotes him as a rookie. Anybody with red and white numbers are not rookies. Blue and white numbers are rookies. So Kai Hunter is the leading rookie in this, and in second place. A great performance from the rookie. His first appearance at Super 1. And Sam Heading doing well as well in 3rd place. He's got a big gap back to Dominic Bush and then Owen Johnson. That is Sam Heading, the Thule Motorsport.
We should mention Sam, actually. He's been getting on with his job very maturely and quietly in 3rd position, but he's giving Kai Hunter a run for his money. He's making sure he's got a nice smooth line. That's what you have to do basically in the wet, is you have to be as smooth and precise as possible. Jenson Button could teach you a thing or two about that. He loves the wet conditions and he learnt them in these karts a few years ago. So these guys obviously learning their craft very well. There again is the battle for, well, that's his 5th position now. Look at how quickly Lewis Gilbert has got onto the back of Owen Johnson. He's reeling him in, and this could end up being a 3-way scrap for 4th position before too long. We haven't got long to go, of course. Only 2 on the clock. Up and over the curbs for Bush. careful on the exit. That's nicely planted, and that keeps him in 4th position. But look, he's got Gilbert, and well, Gilbert sliding towards the back of the 18 Johnson, but Johnson and Gilbert are getting closer. Now, of course, it was interesting, the little power play you saw there between Bush and Johnson a couple of laps ago. Bush passing his teammate. Whoa, almost going off there, though, into Iredale's. But Bush was actually persuading his teammate, come on, no, we can't keep up with these guys. Work with me. Let's push together. But actually, they've got another problem, and that is Lewis Gilbert.
Lewis Gilbert has had a good weekend so far for Persistence Motorsport. Did a little interview with Persistent Motorsport's Darren Brown a week or so ago. This is a lap further on. Alex Lloyd about to get the last lap board as he goes across the line. There's the starter with the last lap board in his hands. So Alex Lloyd, the O-plate, looks like he's going to take another comfortable win. The 53 also for Persistence Motorsport is Ben Casely. Quick look at him. Back with Lloyd though.
Look at the lap time, 58.2 in these conditions. This is definitely Alex Lloyd's race to lose. The Dan Holland Racing man has definitely kick-started the 2017 season the way he would want to go. Last year, hampered by those injuries, of course, that he has recovered from very, very quickly. But this boy has got a point to prove in 2017. This is his time. This is his class. And he has got an opportunity here to put himself on the top step of the podium in Minimax. And judging by the opposition against him this time out, he is not going to have much opposition if there's more rain in the 2017 season. He is the rain master of 2017, and he is already making a name for himself as the top man in Minimax. Out of the final turn, ladies and gentlemen, take a bow, Alex Lloyd. That was masterclass. Absolutely brilliant. Kai Hunter, though, astonishing drive from him in 2nd place. What a drive for the rookie. Then it is Sam Heading in 3rd position in front of Dominic Bush, or is it Gilbert? Bush just getting there in front of Gilbert. Then it is Alex Eads in front of Napton, Panayutu, and then it is going to be Tiernan Rourke, who climbs up to 10th position in front of Ben Casely, and Tom Adams will be the last man in. But that is point proved for Alex Lloyd. 2017 is his year.
Well, Alex Lloyd would go on to win the 2nd final of the weekend. This was final 1. The results, as you can see on your screen, top 10. Alex Lloyd with a comfortable victory, but a great performance by the rookie Kai Hunter for 2nd, with Sam Heading locking out the podium. Alex Lloyd on 196 points has a championship lead over Kai Hunter by 6. Minimax will be back at Rowrah for round 3. Alex Lloyd will be happy about that.